Report. My audio's good. My audio's good. All right, good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming. I'd like to welcome you all to the Board of Fire Commissioners meeting for December 12th, 2024. We're in our special place at the old firehouse where it originally started the Newington Fire Department, and if we all could rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And a moment of silence for all our fallen members. Thank you.
Amen.
Amen. Yeah. Nice. Thank you. Okay, we'll make this quick since this is our annual Christmas meeting, but we do have a few things to pressing business. So attendance is being taken care of. Approval of prior minutes, November 14th, 2024.
Make a motion, we approve the minutes of
And I'll second.
14th, 2020.
All seconded by Commissioner DeMayo. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Public participation for the first time. If anyone from the public would like to speak, anybody online like to speak? Chief Trump, past Chief Trump.
I just want to make a statement as far as last night goes. I salute this guy right here for doing an outstanding transfer from the old radio system to the new system. I haven't heard a complaint yet.
So what you're saying, Chief Charmer, so I can put it on the record publicly, is that you would like to personally thank
Nico Carlo.
Nico Carlone for the successful radio transfer.
Jacob Gianfrido.
And I think your name should be involved in that also, Chief. Correct? Because I saw you down there doing some work too.
And the chief of the department for pushing this thing through. I'll tell you what, it's been a long coming. And I have heard nothing but good vibes so far.
So-
It's only been a day, so I'm sure we're off some good places.
And Jimmy, I'm glad you lived to see it.
I tell you what, I didn't think I'd ever do it. I went through 3 transfers of radios in this department. And this is the biggest one.
Yeah.
So this guy here, tremendous job.
Worked his tail off.
Yes, he did.
Is that what happened?
Yes, he did. So duly noted, Chief, for the record. Thank you very much. And I'm sure we're gonna have some more comments about that as we get further deeper into the meeting. Thank you. Communications Commissioner DeMayo.
Communications, I have reports this evening from, and I'm gonna make this quick. We're gonna do, we have Chief Plummer's monthly report. We have Assistant Chief Tommy LaPierre's report, Deputy Chief Regina training report, and I only have one comment in regards to the training report. While I was reading this, we had 3 firefighters that graduated from the Hartford County Fire School on Thursday, December the 5th. These 3 students have taken their written exams and we're waiting the results. Yes, no?
Tonight, right now.
Oh, tonight, right now, okay. Well,
Tonight is their exams.
tonight is their exam, so we're gonna be waiting their results, but unfortunately, in your report, you didn't list the gentlemen or ladies who were taking this class, so we can't. I I don't know who the three members were.
You'll get it when they graduate.
Alrighty.
We'll give you the official letter.
Okay,
Okay,
that'll work. And at this particular point in time, I will turn it over for several minutes to Fire Marshal DJ Zorn to give his quick report.
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't able to actually get a written report, but inspections are going well. We have had some issues with the residential stuff. Just to give an example, John went out today to do an inspection at one of the condo complexes, and he was ghosted, is the new term. So nobody showed up to walk him through, things like that. So we're still playing a little bit of a catch up there. All town buildings have been inspected. So those are being entered and will probably be sent out by the end of the week. Our new staff members, our three new inspectors have all been sworn in. We actually were able to get Tim Sullivan from recruit school. It just worked out that they were off on Veterans Day. Town hall was open, so he was sworn in. So all of our three new inspectors were sworn in. And
and those they were
That-
appointed,
they
that
were,
was August, September time.
yeah, they were already
Job
appointed.
changes and stuff in their personal life.
Correct. And we'll bring up under new business, Anthony Carlson and actually Derek Walker, was a detective from the police department, have both completed the fire investigator training. So we have those guys to call upon. So the relationship with PD is great, having them on board with a certified fire investigator, which is something that hasn't been in place. I forget the detective's name previously, but it's been quite a few years.
It's been a long time.
So Detective Walker was recently promoted and he's now certified as a fire investigator. So,
Do we need to, for any state statutes, do we need to swear him into the fire marshal's office?
no, he's a sworn police officer.
Sworn police officer, so he's all set to go.
Yep.
Okay,
So if, with your permission, if we can add to new business, a discussion for Anthony's appointment.
is there any
No objection to.
objection
No,
to
no,
adding a
no
thing
objection.
to under new business?
No,
With that said, second,
second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we will add that under new business. Okay,
And I'm all set with all the reports.
I'll make a motion to approve the
communications,
communications as presented.
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, Commissioner Statter. Ledger status.
I looked through it. I don't find any problems. Did you find anything that?
I didn't find anything. We're just about half year and we're at 50% for most of the
Yeah,
items. Chief, doing pretty good.
We're in good shape.
Good shape with the budget.
so I'll make a motion to approve the ledger status as
Second.
presented.
I will second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, ledger status has been approved. Whole business. So for everyone out in TV land that heard the comments from past Chief Trommer. Approximately a 6-year project came to fruition last night with the cutover of the new radio system. All the apparatus, are good to go, the firefighters are good to go, and with that said, I would like to have the chief comment on the cutover.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming, a long road. I can't say enough about the work that's went in throughout the entire project. From the town council support, just right through the installs and everything. It's just been a long road. A lot of work's been put into it, but I'm happy to say that we're fully cut over now. We're the first department in the town to get cut over. Mobiles were all tested last night, portals were all tested.
everybody's been trained. And we're excited for the new chapter of the radio system. So we don't have to rely on the old radio system that we used to have. So it's a very important thing for safety of the firefighters. So we're happy that it's finally in and working and gonna be a huge asset for us.
Chief, could you please comment on the cooperation that we had with town staff, the police department, and any other departments that helped get us over the hump with this?
Yeah, so we worked with a consultant, we worked with multiple town managers, multiple police department representatives. But I will say the one police representative that has been a tremendous asset to this project is Sergeant LaChance. Just, the guy's unbelievable, stays on top of everything, follows up. I mean, I send him an email within a couple hours, I'm having an answer. He's just been unbelievable to keep us on task with everything. You know, Nico's been there the whole time for every install, making sure that that's all taken care of. You know, he was here every single day for the installs to make sure they went straight. So it's even a town council, I mean, it was a long time coming for them to approve it. You know, there was a lot of revisions to it and so forth. You know, town managers, they've all been supportive of it. It's just, you know, obviously there's been 3 or 4 in the mix, but everybody's been supportive, so I can't thank everybody enough.
Is there any time frame on PD cut over or?
That I cannot tell you. I would say, PD is probably gonna be cut over probably first of the year, I would think. Highway and, highway's being worked on right now along with PD, so they're doing a PD vehicle install with highway. They're trying to do them simultaneously. Cause they can't take so many, cruisers off the lot
Right.
at one point, so they're trying to do both. They're throwing parks in there. I believe Parks Radio got installed today. So there's little stuff that's being, EMS is completely complete now. They were completed, 2 weeks ago.
They're not cut over though.
They're not cut over yet. I believe they have to do training on their portables. They just received their portables a couple days ago. Once their training on the portables gets done, then they'll get cut over, but the vehicle part of theirs is all installed. The base station at the ambulance corps is already installed. All the antenna work, all that stuff's been done. So yeah, I would anticipate, you know, the rest of the town, I wouldn't see until February, March fully cut over. I would think in that time frame. It's tough to say because it depends on how fast things move.
Is everything all set up at the tower?
So everything is set up at the tower in terms of all of our new equipment is up there. We still have not secured the Callahan Tower. We're still working with Freddie's daughter Amber to try to work through that process and the lease agreements and all that stuff. We've reached out multiple times and it's just, you know, trying to get through schedules and stuff like that to get meetings together. But Sergeant LaChance is leading that and trying to get that negotiated and taken care of.
Okay,
But yeah, all of our new equipment though is installed up at the Callahan site currently. Fiber has been run up there, so connectivity goes back to PD directly. All that's in place, so we can run just the way we are. And then if we decide that, you know, we're gonna put a new tower or whatever it is, we'll move that equipment into the new site.
okay.
Commissioners' comments. Would you like to comment on that, on the system?
It's amazing that it got done. That's all.
Commissioner Gamache.
I'll reserve my comments for the end.
Okay. I'd just like to, my hat's off to the, staff of the town council, especially the fire department, because that's what we're part of. And, there was a lot of individuals that went above and beyond, and, if it wasn't for them individuals, we'd still be talking with shoestrings. And,
Just one comment to, it's not, well, it's a comment for dispatch, actually. Between Russell and Tommy and all the dispatchers, they've been extremely helpful. Everything we needed to do, they've worked with us, we met with them. We went down there with Chief Perry and Lieutenant Navano and Russell and them, and they were, yesterday they had Norcom come in, we had the changes made. So they've been awesome. And everything we needed to move to the point where we're active, they've put the people in place, got them trained, taught them how to do it, and they were good to go. So they were,
It says a lot when, all the departments can come for a common goal for the citizens and the public safety of the town of Newington, and, I think it was accomplished, and, my hat's off to all of you. And, thank you very much. And, I think we'll leave this on there for one more month, just to see how it all goes, and then after about 6 years that this has been on there, we can probably get rid of that under old business. Thank you, everybody. Space needs for company 3 and 4. We met with the town council on Tuesday evening. It was a very good meeting. The town council has adopted a building committee and a resolution for the company 3 and company 4. At this time, we're gonna hold off on appointing. We have to get some clarification on it's gonna be a panel of 7 members.
Can I correct you on that statement though?
Yeah,
This is a majority of company 4s.
correct,
Looking at company 3s. I don't want to think that we're doing both firehouses.
right, right.
I don't want there to be any confusion on that.
Yeah,
We're
there
just
is no
looking at
confusion.
4s with it looking at 3s.
Right. There is a 7-member panel, 3 of which are from the fire department. I think we're gonna hold off. If we need a special meeting for the appointments of those 3 members to that building committee, we can always have it. If not, we can take it up in next month's meeting. We just have to find out what representation the department needs.
I think we have to have a special meeting for the budget.
Yes, we'll probably most likely have to have a special meeting.
So we
to
can do it
adopt
then.
Yeah. That's that on that. Fire department retention review update.
Nothing to report other than we are planning on meeting with representative of the Rocky Hill Fire Department to have them present to us their pension plan to see if it's something that we can possibly look at. We just have to set up a meeting, time and date, and go from there.
Okay, thank you. Chief, ISO update.
As of last week, conversation with the representative, all of our paperwork was submitted to the underwriters, and now we wait.
Now we wait. Now, what's their time frame on
2 to
that?
3 months.
2 to 3 months.
Yeah, but she did what she said. She told me she would notify us when it was submitted, and she did that. And then we got into another conversation. But so right now we're in good shape. So, we did what we needed to do, and we'll find out.
Sit and wait and let's hope.
Yep.
Thank you, chief. Okay, that's it for old business. Moving right along, new business. I would like a motion to.
Firehouse inspections.
Oh, I'm sorry. I crossed it off before. Firehouse inspections, the commission's still working on trying to get dates for January for that.
Okay.
Through the chief and car 5. I know that, he's been very busy at his other fire department with overtime, so, as soon as we can get a date for that, we will, get together for the, firehouse, yearly firehouse inspections from the commissioners.
Just under old business also, grants. We did resubmit our grant from last year. Again, we're in the midst of submitting it. We're in a final review state for that. That will be for a gear extractor and gear dryer. We were pretty close last year, so we're hoping to do the same thing again this year. So we'll see what that happens, but that's in the mix. Also, Chief Regina can give you an update on the rooftop and where we sit with that, just so we can, keep that on the old business.
Sure.
So, contractor will be there on, actually gonna be there tomorrow, staking out everything. And Monday, the concrete forms will be put in and work will be completed next week. So
Excellent.
then, April, I spoke to the fire vent and delivery of the unit will be in it.
Excellent.
Did you clear that through our landlord?
Yeah, I did.
Do we have a vendor?
Yeah,
Excellent. Great. All came in the budget and good to go. Excellent.
And then one last thing under old business is the Scott upgrades. The Scott upgrades that were part of the ARPA funding. We were waiting on Scott for a couple more parts. Those parts will be here next week. Those installs will happen, I believe next week, Monday, Tuesday timeframe. And that will complete the upgrades of our Scott packs, through the ARPA funding that we had received. So that will be complete.
And that will be integrated right into the new
That will
radio
integrate
system.
our new radio system, our air packs, all into accountability systems. Correct.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. All right, that's it for all business.
That's it.
Moving right along, motion to approve 25-26 CIP budget. If I could have someone read the resolution in a second, please. Commissioner Frank?
Be it resolved that the Board of Fire Commissioners accepts the proposed 2025-2026 CIP budget submitted to the Finance Department on December the 6th of 2024.
Second,
I'll second it.
all in favor?
I,
I have a,
Aye.
I have a question, so we have discussion.
Oh, discussion.
sorry,
Based on what we talked about Tuesday night, do we need to have some sort of provision for? We're talking about doing some other things through the CIP.
Yeah, I would think, that would have to be something that the town manager would have to approve for
Okay.
any additions to our CIP, if there was to be any. I think at this point, we submitted it, we really can't make any changes to this.
Yeah,
That would have to be a change that I think we would have to propose to him at the time that we meet with him. And
Okay.
just see what he says.
but we have a lot of discussion about things we might have to put through the CIP, so
Yes, correct.
okay, so we'll do that through the town manager. And now I'll vote yay.
Okay, thank you. So the vote was 3 yes and
Yes.
0 no for
Yeah.
to
Correct.
submit the CIP budget. Thank you.
correct.
Motion to approve 2025-2026 meeting schedule. Commissioner Stoddard, if you could please read that.
Board of Fire Commissioners accepts the 25 meeting schedule, the 2025 meeting schedule submitted to the town clerk's office. That'll be the second Thursday of each month, except for the month of July, which we're gonna take July off.
Correct.
And we will have a special meeting if it's necessary. That's the motion.
Motion? Second,
Second motion,
discussion,
none.
All in favor?
all in favor?
I,
Thank you. Okay. I'd like to, table the, motion to appoint, to the, building committee. I'd like to table that till next month, please.
I'll second that.
second,
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
I,
All right, so one of our, this is an add-on. One of our fire inspectors,
That's the food.
one of our fire inspectors just recently passed his fire investigation module, correct?
Right.
DJ?
Yep.
So now he has both inspection and investigation. He is a per diem per diem inspector with the office. He is already hired. So I would like to formally upgrade him to fire investigator, fire marshal,
No, his title will be, so obviously Anthony Carlson,
Anthony Carlson,
he would be moving from fire code inspector to fire inspector.
fire inspector. From fire code inspector to fire inspector.
Correct.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
all in favor,
Aye.
I have no problem.
Excellent. Congratulations, Anthony.
Thank you.
Oh, is he here?
He's here, and what's really interesting is a lot of guys in our department have stepped up to do dual roles, as firefighters, as fire marshals, fire investigators, and, I give you guys all a pat on the back for, doing that. It helps out the community. It's, a great thing that you do. It's no joke what you guys make in our town safe, and, it's a lot of work. And thank you, and good luck in your future with the fire marshal's office.
Thank you.
And with that said,
Just one other thing on the new business. At the town council meeting on Tuesday night, there was a presentation on the historic, society, preservation for town buildings. Chief Lavier is going to work with our grant writer for the town to reach out to the preservation.
it's a charge. We get billed. Why don't you just bring that up under,
New business.
well, okay, we're gonna have, do we wanna add something else to it, new business?
I'm willing if Frank is.
We have
Nope.
to add it.
No problem.
Okay, all in favor
Aye.
to add another new business? Okay,
So he's gonna work with our grant writer to see if there's any funding available for the Chapman Street building. Seeing that they had some opportunities for some grants. We're gonna try to reach out and see what we can do as a department to try to bring some money back into the town for some of the improvements to Chapman Street that need to be done. So he reached out to her during the meeting, and they have a meeting scheduled for next week to try to move that project forward. So I think that's a positive thing for the department and the town if we can get that to work out.
okay, and we'll put that under old business going forward.
Correct.
Thank you. All right, moving right along, public participation for the second time. If anyone would like to comment from the public? Anybody online? Chief Drummer.
I'd just like to wish everybody a happy holiday. Obviously, it's that time of year. We want to wish everybody to have a healthy, happy, safe holiday season. And want to thank everybody for everything they do for the department. Been a great year and look forward to another great year next year.
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Commissioners remarks. Commissioner Spatter.
I also would like to wish everybody happy holidays and a healthy and prosperous new year. And that's all.
Thank you. Commissioner. Frank.
I said I wanted to reserve, my comments. I'm gonna start by, congratulating, all of those individuals who spent a tremendous amount of time, and if I remember, this goes back to 2016, 2015, maybe. I remember receiving a package from Nico Carlone that weighed about 40 pounds of all kinds of information that had been started way back when, and here we are in December of 2024. And it has finally, come to fruition that we have a brand new system. And it's certainly not without the involvement of a tremendous amount of individuals. So my head is off to all of those people that were involved, but
This is for the whole year.
Nico,
I'll bring it up.
unbelievable job. So congratulations. Thank you for everything that you've done. The command staff this year always has done an impressive job. So my hat is off to the command staff, this department, fire marshal's office, especially this year. I know that you guys were dealing with a lot of issues, and you're really, really pushing things for us to get our percentages for to where we would like to see them. And hopefully, we can push you a little bit more now that you have a few more inspectors that you can, work with. So, congratulations to everybody. Please have a healthy and, happy and safe Christmas and a happy New Year.
Thank you, sir. I would just like to, introduce this. This was just handed to us. I'll bring it up under, Commissioner's remarks. I'm gonna ask the Chief Regina to, comment on this. So this is our, more or less our year-end Bible.
Right.
And this is total man hours for the department. I should say person hours, I apologize. On here on the total, that's 530. That's 530, what?
Events.
Events.
That's 530 events, but we're at like almost 1,000 calls for the year, like.
This has nothing to do with calls.
No,
This is
This
All the-
is
This is
Not-
just non-incident, okay, so this is non-incident, so this is training and everything like that.
Yeah.
There was 530 events. The length is 1880, so that's hour wise or
There's actually 11,000 something with. Is it
11,862
hours?
hours into training for this year.
Events, fire prevention events, training, all in non-fire.
So almost 12,000 hours just in that's non-emergency calls.
Right.
Amazing. Absolutely.
Coupled
amazing.
with, I believe, we're almost at 900 calls right now,
Yeah,
as of a couple days ago.
yeah,
That was one of the questions ISO had for me, the last thing she needed. And we were just shy of 900 last week,
right.
and that she was impressed.
So this computer system has paid dividends greatly. And Chief, thank you for all this information. I didn't want it to go
Thank you.
On record.
unrecognized. Thank you,
And
Commissioner.
then remember, that is the department, that's not giving you numbers.
These are the numbers from our department.
there's only one other comment that I would make when we're looking at the last page. And it's hard to believe that 4,190 members have taken part in these 530 events. So that is just, an incredible amount of commitment for all of the men and women of this
With some
department.
simple math, we could
Yeah.
see how many hours everybody spends.
Absolutely, absolutely. So
Pretty amazing. Just a couple of comments. I'll make it quick. I'd like to wish everybody a very joyous and happy Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
And a great New Year's. I want to say something to the listening public because I had a comment brought up to me the other day at a fire call that I was at. And I kind of chuckled when the resident came up to me and said, so we were at whatever the call was, a CO detector or fire alarm or whatever it was. And the individual asked me, how much is this going to cost them? And I just want to let everybody know, it doesn't cost you anything when the fire department comes to your place of business, residence, recreation, whatever it is. If we come and you call us, we're there. And, it doesn't, we're not billing you. But if you have a major incident and something happens down the road, your insurance company pays. But we're not gonna come to your house and bill you for a fire alarm or a CO call. If you need us, call us, we'll be there. And that's all I'd like to say. Anything else?
No.
Okay, that motion,
Make a motion that we
Adjourn.
adjourn.
second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, thank you. Okay, let's eat.